Hello everyone, if you're seeing my ugly mug, you already know we're back with another Keeping It Casual. Well, I play casual games with different members of Dignitas, whether they're content creators, pros, staff, and today I've got a guy that is probably seen the least on camera, on games, all sorts of stuff. You know, he doesn't really have his own like content creation, you know, stuff. He kind of keeps it low profile, but we've got the one, we've got the only, we got Joreuz. What's up, man?
What's up, Caleb? What's up, everybody? Yeah.
Yo. I'm excited to have you on. I think a lot of people are gonna be excited to have you on because, as I said, like Jack and Scrub, they do YouTube, they do content, and even when they stream, I think they're not known to do a lot of their no mic sessions. So
yeah.
So you definitely stay more in the background, but your mechanics do not. So you definitely shine with those. Like to start things off, a lot of you are gonna hear me call him Joris, but a lot of you know him as Joreuz. And some
Correct.
people like to get that so mixed up that we also hear people call it Joreuz and Joris. Do you want to just set the record straight for everyone on what the difference is and why some of us actually call you Joris and some of us call you Joreuz, for those that might not know?
So it's fairly simple. My real live name is Joris. So that's what my friends, teammates, everyone calls me. And my gamer tag is Joreuz. And they are fairly similar because it's just the last part of my name is replaced with EUZ. But just don't mix it up, it's very annoying. It's just Joris or my gamer tag Joreuz, nothing in between.
Is that really like the story behind the username too? Is it just a play on your real name? Or is there like a story behind it?
A friend of mine, like he changed his gamer tag when on PS4. Like there was like, for the first time in 2018, you could change your gamer tag on PS4. And then I saw a friend of mine with like a funny little ending after, like behind his name, and then I wanted a funny little ending. I thought it was cool, a cool ending behind my name. So I just put like this. And then everyone started butchering my name.
It is a mess, dude. There's still people like I think at the org who don't know how to like say the name right, and I have to keep like correcting. I'm like, it's either just say Joreuz like everyone else does, or just.
Yeah, people still call me Joe. People still call me Joe.
Some people call you Joe. The people that call you Joe or Jor, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about Jor, but you know, teach their own.
I mean, Jor it's better than Joe. There's no Joe in my name.
Most people know you as probably one of the most mechanical players to ever picked up the controller in Rocket League. I think that's, I'll gas you up a little bit. I think it's fair to say. So, and of course they know you as one of the players of Dignitas. So kind of like I did with apparently Jack. You want to take us through the journey from your first team to kind of. Oh, wow, that's how that goes. From the journey from your first team you ever competed with to now. If you want to take us along that ride, if you can remember.
I guess I should probably start from when I played on PS4. I always just played this game to play for fun. I thought it was just a really fun game, and I kind of know-lifed it sometimes, not that much, but I just played Rocket League, nothing else, when I came back from school. And so I just played on PS4. Got to like low grind champ level back when there wasn't any SSL anymore, like MMR 1600. And then I don't know if people they should probably know him, the pro called Virtuoso and Jack as well. They told me to just turn a thing called VSync off, which it smoothens your game but also adds input lag. So I turned that off, and then I just started improving rapidly and was like the third ever player that got 2K.
He had his training lights on.
Yeah, on 2K on PS4. And then I switched to PC and just grinded once a lot. Got like rank 1 in once after 2 months and appeared on Johnny Boy's stream. And from there on, I really kind of got recognized. I teamed with Jack and a guy called Ania. And we went to our first LAN together in the January 2020.
And this was in Paris, I think.
It wasn't Paris, it was like some
just
little
France,
city in France,
Yeah.
And then, we played our first LAN together there.
Cool.
And then I was also really good friends with Archie. through Roken, the ex-FC Barcelona coach. He got us to meet up, kinda. And so Archie and I started teaming because we wanted to play RLCS in February, but we couldn't play because we were 1 week too young. But we did stick together.
Not as lucky as you know, Team Liquid, who can just you know.
we didn't have that kind of connections back then, unfortunately. They were just too scared, of course. But then we still kept teaming with Calix for the Spring Series in 2020, and we actually made Spring Series. We beat the RLCS teams back down, Singularity.
Shit.
I don't know, one different RLCS team. I forgot the name. So we made Spring Series. We got like 1 win in that, and then I immediately got noticed by Violent Panda. Well, that was also because I also played a lot with Jesse back then, a lot. And Panda just saw me on Jesse's stream.
The Dutch synergy, you know.
Yeah, Panda saw me on Jesse's stream, and he saw that we made Spring Series, and then bang, I got signed by Dignitas. Nice. And we did shit for the first season. Oh my. Yeah, that was basically it.
Because the next step was you brought on Jack.
Yep, the next step was we brought on Scrub.
Here we are today. Okay. So, you and I have about 10 years between us. I'm a boomer, as you'll probably say. So, it's fun. So 10 years between us, and so I'm kind of scared for this answer. What was your first gaming experience, and how old were you?
Oh, damn. Oh. I don't know. I think I was like 4 or 5, but it was nothing competitive. I just played like Mario Kart with my dad.
Man.
Yeah, Mario Kart or Wii Sports, Wii Party, stuff like that. I think it's called Wii Party, where you like go on like an island and you do like mini games. I really know like that with my family.
Wii Sports Resort, was that it?
Yep, and Wii Tennis and like the sports one where you have like tennis and bowling and. Yeah, I really love that game. And then when I was like 6 or 7, I kind of noticed FIFA, so I just played no life FIFA. I'd come back from school like a break. We had like 1 hour between morning and afternoon school, so I'd come back in that hour, play 1 game of FIFA. I was fairly good at it, not gonna lie. I just used the sprint spam, just go straight with 99 pace, 8-0 like that, and just sprint and score. But I got to like Div 2. And then when I went into year 6, I think it is, in UK, so when I was like 12, it was the end of 2017, or the beginning of 2017. Beginning of 2017, I just noticed Rocket League, and I was hooked from the start.
Okay, so you weren't, you know, on the train of like right as the game came out. You took a little bit to get to it.
Yeah, it took me a while. I've got this game playing for 5 years now. Damn.
Right? How's that for some perspective? How long were you on PS4 before you went to PC?
I'm on PC for 3 years. I'm on PC for 3 years now. So I guess 2 years.
Who went to PC first, you or Jack? Because I know Jack.
Me.
Okay, so you were before the LAN, and
yep.
Jack was after. Okay.
Yeah, I was like 7 months before the LAN. I was in July the year before, and the LAN was in January. And then Jack didn't want to move to PC because it was like a waste of money, and he didn't think he could make it in Rocket League. Then we played that LAN
still
together.
A waste of money, let's be real.
Yeah, and we played that LAN together, and then his dad, who came with him, I believe, also started pushing him that he should buy a PC. And then Jack like kind of got like, because of that LAN and his dad pushing him, I think.
He got that motivation.
Yeah, to actually buy one.
From there. Okay. Other than Rocket League, what other games do you play, and what other esports are you interested in?
I mean, I don't play that much, but I kind of play a little bit of Trackmania when I'm feeling it. I used to play Valorant. I was shit in it though. I was like silver 2.
Lots of no mic Valorant streams.
Yep, I was shit though, but I did play that and CS:GO, I guess.
That's all you would in Sweden, man. But this guy was not in free play in Rocket League. He was just watching CS:GO on Twitch the entire time.
Yeah, the only thing I really watch now is Trackmania, I guess.
Really? So you watch Trackmania streams?
Yeah, I think it's just fun. I don't know. I like it because I play it myself as well a little bit. I'm bad at it though, but I enjoy it.
Okay.
That's all. I'm not really that much of an esports guy, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Because I know you used to watch a lot of, or at least I've seen you watch a lot of competitive CS:GO on this.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to watch, but like I'm like hooked for like 1 month maximum, and then I
hop
drop
off
again.
Fair
Yeah.
Enough. By the time this video comes out,
Yep.
you'd be on your way to a little place called Saudi Arabia. Get ready for a little tournament there.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know, the tournament that is going down in Saudi Arabia it's a fusion style. It's 1v1s, 2v2, 3v3. So, as someone like yourself who is, I think it's fair to say you're pretty good at all 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel going into that style of tournament?
So I don't know if you can notice it in my gameplay, but I've switched my controls a little up, so I need to get used to that. And if I get used to it enough, then not enough actually.
It's not like that.
Yep. Then I reckon. First of all, I think we are kind of the favorites because we're really good at 1s and 2s and 3s as well. Of course,
absolutely! I'm so excited to see you guys like take that.
Even though we've been kind of like slacking in 3s, but we're still decent at 3s. We can still take every team down. We play
you get
well.
The chance for the 1s and the 2s. So
yeah, and then if is it gonna happen with trash talk?
It's happening. Okay. Here we go. We just ignore.
Yeah.
We just ignore.
If I do get my mechanics and everything like up to standards with these new controls, I think I'm probably gonna play the main amount of 1s games because the past has proven that I am the superior 1s player in a Dignitas.
I'd say especially in like tournaments.
In tournament settings. Yeah.
How did you do? I wasn't really keeping much on Dignitas' radar during the Fusion tournament when Johnny Boy put that on. How did you perform?
So I won. I'm pretty sure I won every single game in the qualifier, and then in Fusion itself in round 1 I played Jack, and I was 3-0 up, and then he reverse swept me. Yeah, and then I was done with out.
Classic rivalry. Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's kind of that's a rip. I kind of threw that.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to see you guys compete in Saudi Arabia. I think a lot of people are going to be. I don't know. They just want to see you guys perform. Especially again, you and Jack have always proved that you guys have the 2v2 synergy. Obviously, people know how good you are at 1s. Especially you got Scrub as well. So and then you got your 3s. So it'll be exciting. I'm excited for you guys. So.
I'm already gonna throw it out there. Jack and I are gonna play 2s. Scrub doesn't want to. Scrub doesn't want us to play 2s, but.
As we've said before, 5 years. You've played Rocket League for quite some time now. It's been a hot minute. And you've also played a good amount at the top level. So with all that in mind, what brings you the most satisfaction still in this game as a player?
You mean in-game or also like tournament-wise?
I think anything related in Rocket League. What brings you the most satisfaction?
Seeing everything click in tournaments. Because I've seen our team click and be unbeatable in scrims, but when it happens in tournaments, it's so satisfying. It happened in the fall, where in Regional 2, where we just clicked and no one could do a thing. It happened with Panda when we in the winter, where we just perfect swept everyone. It's so satisfying just to see that you're unbeatable. But it also is the complete opposite when you see that you're not completely unbeatable and you are making the mistakes you shouldn't make. Then it's also really rough on you because you can do way better, and you have done way better, and you just make silly mistakes, and that's just really annoying and rough to look at. It's just hard because you can do better, and it's just disappointing. On the other hand, if it doesn't actually go the way you want to. Well, it definitely is the most satisfaction when you just see that you're unbeatable and that everything that you've practiced for is actually working.
I like it. And then I guess on the flip side of that, what makes you the most frustrated in this game?
Yeah, Reddit. Probably Reddit.
Reddit makes you the most frustrated in this game.
Nah, just like I just feels like Reddit has just like an ego. People on Reddit have an ego. Same with like a few weeks ago, AJ posted, or 2 weeks ago, AJ posted something that Reddit didn't know because Reddit was like making things up about that FaZe was a bad org for letting AJ fly out so late. Even though
it's not on them usually. And people don't know the coordination of what it takes. Like, I think because I remember that Twitter thread. I commented about how like for Los Angeles, like it wasn't until like a day or two before that I finally got Scrubs like plane tickets all sorted out. They kept like sending them to the like wrong airport or something. It was bad. So yeah, Reddit just thinks they know things, but they got no perspective.
Yeah, and then AJ rightly calls them out for it, like via Reddit people talking when they don't know anything about it, and then the people on Reddit immediately like respond like, okay, he might be true, but he should have said it way more professionally. He can't be.
Right now, it's never good enough.
Yeah, and then but the thing is, Reddit, you're doing this to yourself when you are bullshitting. And you're making shit up, and someone calls you out for it, you can't call them out for not being professional because you just deserve to be called out on it. And it's just bullshit the way they act. Like,
it's like which is it, guys? Is it not professional enough the way people respond, or do people still think it's professional to have people just complete shit talk during LANs? Which is it? You can't have both.
The thing is, like, come on, like. Let people on Sayona talk. I don't mean this to be like that rude. I want to call you out. But come on, you are on Reddit. You don't have any right to talk a pro. Like, make yourself busy with like taxes and and not with like a Rocket League pro that rightly calling you out.
All right. So, as someone who as mechanical as you are, you might not think so anymore because you're still working on your new bindings. So as mechanical as you are. Trust me, guys. As we were like setting up his PCs for LAN in LA, I casually tell the guy, "Hey, do a quad reset." Guy knocks it out first try. Didn't even like break a sweat. Just easily knocked it out. We won't talk about that miss right there, though.
Yeah.
Is there something that you still struggle with in the game and that you'd like to be more consistent with?
Probably consistency. And now I want to learn how to drift again because of my new controls. I think consistency, because I don't know. When I play a lot of hours, I'm even more consistent now. Like less consistent than when I play on low hours and stuff like that. I just don't know. I don't know my sweet spot. I can peak for like a week, and then I'll be again for a week, and then I'll peak for a week again. I'll be again for 2 weeks, and it's just.
He drains it. He used all his, his special sauce.
It's weird. I want to get that. I want to know how I always peak. And otherwise, I guess maybe a little bit shooting. Even though it's pretty decent, I think it's always good to have better shooting.
Fair enough. You hear this, guys? Some people... Oh, thanks for the goal. Appreciate it.
There you go.
Some people will be like, oh, I just want to be able to get my triple flip resets. I just want to be able to stall. This guy's like, I just want to be able to shoot.
I already know that I can do the triple flip resets and all, you know.
Exactly. So, some people who watch this channel, when we were putting out content around Los Angeles, they might have noticed there was another guy in our party hanging out. You know, we never actually really said who he was. This tall fella. You want to tell people who that guy was? Who was with us in Los Angeles?
Yeah, it's my little brother actually. Forfeit, mate. Can you even forfeit in casual?
You can't. You can concede.
Oh. What?
His little brother.
I mean, to be fair, he is an inch shorter than me. So
is he really? I know he was on the tall side, but I never actually like measured you two up.
I'm taller. I'm a fair bit taller than him, like 1 or 2 inches.
But, in all fairness, my little brother, who's like 6 years younger than me, he's I think he's 3 or 4 inches taller than me.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
It hurts a lot. Which is funny because I'm taller than my dad, but then my brother.
Shout out to all the short kings. Shout out to all the short kings. Can't do anything about
5'10", leave me alone. Hey, it was funny in Sweden when we found out Jack might actually be
Jack is not 6 feet.
5'11".
Yeah.
And he will never live that down.
He's 5'11" or 3/4. Nothing else.
Oh, want to talk about that shooting consistency?
Yeah. So that was my brother. He's 30. He had to come with.
He's not 30. He's gonna yell at you for calling him 30 again.
He is 30.
Oh, did he have his birthday? Is now he's
Oh
30?
wait. Is he not 29 then?
He was not 30 in LA. I remember him giving us crap.
Then he is 29. Then he's 29. He still hasn't had his birthday. Well, that's my brother. Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah. So I didn't see him for 3 years before LA because he was in Australia because he went backpacking there, and then with COVID and all, he just stayed there and started living his life there. So that's the first time I saw him, like 3 years.
Los Angeles was your first time coming to the United States. So, if I'm correct there, how was it, checking out Los Angeles, but also being in the U.S. and doing that with your brother, Bart? How was that, like, being able to have him there with you and explore it together?
I was glad I had my brother with me because he's kind of like free-spirited, free-minded. He'll do whatever. So
absolutely, he was really a vibe to have, like, part of the group. So
that's already really fun. And then I noticed about America, it is really like kind of free-spirited. Everyone can be who he wants to be. No one will look at you weird and stuff like that. Especially LA.
Probably helps that you two just like tower on top of everyone else there. So
true. So I just kind of explored a little bit with him, and I don't know. I love like the atmosphere in the US. I could just say LA. I don't know if it's in the whole of the US like that. It's like that, but I love the way it's just structured there, and the culture. I was pleasantly surprised, except for the fast food. The fast food was terrible. The restaurants were the best I've ever eaten in my life, but the fast food, like the burgers, some burgers were fine, but most of the fast food, except for Chipotle. Chipotle is great, but the other fast food.
Do you know how much actual like shit we were getting for having you guys eat Chipotle? People were like, no. Really? Why would you take them there? And I'm like, it was good.
Oh, that's my favorite. It's became my favorite food.
Let's go.
But like Five Guys and shit, they were like, less than ideal.
And I already talked about this. I messed up on the Five Guys thing because it's like weird. Like they give you like a base burger you can do, and then like just like what toppings or condiments you want to put on. I just like gave a generic list, completely forgetting that our boy here cannot stomach mayonnaise. Yeah. And cut to the clip where the guy leans into the bucket and pukes. So
yeah.
All right. So
well, I guess the what's it called? In-N-Out. I enjoyed In-N-Out, but every other fast food chain except for Chipotle.
I like In-N-Out. Don't get me wrong. I love In-N-Out. Completely overhyped. I understand it's completely.
True.
It's not the best thing that's ever like happened in the world. It's good. It ain't the greatest thing ever though. But
I agree. I'll eat there, but the other fast food's like not for me. And the thing about mayonnaise, it's not like oh shit, I just deceived my controller. Mayonnaise is just. I don't know. I can't stand the taste, but even if I don't taste the mayonnaise, my body has like an allergic reaction to it. So I need to puke to like I know when there's mayonnaise in my throat, and I have to just puke to get out. My body will get like a weird reaction. Oh, you saved that. That's all right.
Gift. So I brought it up already several times. Everyone brings it up. It's been a meme since Sweden, but so the first time you and I ever met.
Yeah.
Sweden, the hotel. All that stuff. And when I saw this man in person, turns out we were like after our we had a 2-day quarantine. I didn't know who was in the room next to me. Turns out it's this guy and Jack hanging out in the next room. Yeah. Oh, go in. Oh, you touched it. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh wait, you thought it was a pinch.
I have I got lag, bro.
Oh.
So on my screen, you guys can see I touched it, but then like you phased in. Anyway, so this guy towers above everyone else. So I gotta ask, for all the short kings out there, what age were you when you had your growth spurt?
My whole life. I literally had my whole life.
I mean, I saw a picture of you and Jack going to that LAN in Paris, and you weren't that tall then.
I was 186 or something. If I wasn't taller.
What is that in freedom units?
6'1" or 6 feet.
You're already 6 feet by that point? You don't look that tall. You guys look tiny.
Because I was kind of like slumped over. I was really bad posture, fitting like a insecure little puberty kid. I can't remember it. So wait, let me. That was in 2020, correct? Yeah, that was 2020. I've got my ID in here. Let me. In 5-4. Let me see. When was this taken? 4 months after, in June, I was 1 meter 92 centimeters. So I was already 190 in.
God, it's not fair.
And that's 6'2", I believe. So I was 6'2" in France.
Because how tall are you now?
6'4" or 6'3", I don't know. I'm 196.
Okay.
It's like 6'3 and a half, I think. But I'm not growing anymore. I've always been the tall one. Everywhere, and I just stopped growing like 1 year ago.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if there's any more room to you still working towards 7.
No, definitely not. No, we went to the doctors. We went to the doctors to get that checked out because I don't want to be like over 6'6". So we would have had like a surgery if they found out like grow more. Well, I only had like 1 or 2 centimeters left to, or like 1 inch left to grow when I was 1 meter 95, and now I'm 196. So I'm pretty sure. And also already a year ago, so I'm pretty sure I've still grown.
And you said you're a little bit taller than your brother Bart. Mm-hmm. Is everyone in your family fairly tall, or is it just you guys? I know in general, people from the Netherlands are actually usually just tall. But is that like, is it run in the family?
My dad was 6 feet. My mom's 5'6" or 5'4". I don't know. 170 centimeters. I'll look it up real quick. My mom's 5'6". My sister's 5'6". My brother is 6'2". Then 6'3". No, my brother's 6'3". I'm 6'4". My dad's 6 feet, and then my other sister is 5'9", I believe.
Oh my!
So I guess we're decently tall.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. There you guys go. There's your perspective on.
Well, it's not insane. We're not super tall.
Not super short either.
It's average. I mean, I'm slightly above average, but I'm not crazy tall.
He's so humble, guys. He's so humble.
No, it's literally the norm. I'm pretty sure like the average.
For there, it's probably the norm. Yeah. For here, it's just like holy. Talk about genetics.
Yeah. Nah, I do notice that when I'm in different country, like America or
everyone's so tiny,
or Australia, or like probably in Saudi as well. I notice everyone's just short there.
Cut to the clip of Sweden when you are walking up against Semper.
Oh yeah.
And you're just a mountain compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It doesn't feel like I'm tall. It feels like everyone just gets shorter in different countries.
Shorter.
Because I don't have that feeling here.
Okay. You're almost done with this current school year. You only have like a few more weeks, and then you get a little bit of a break and all that. But you still have some school left, right? Like another year.
Oh
or two?
Yeah, 1 more year.
One more year. Do your schoolmates know about your esports career?
Oh yes, definitely.
Are you like known around your school for? Oh, that's the Rocket League pro.
I think a fair amount of people know about that.
All right, not everybody there knows about Rocket League though, luckily. And...
At the start, no one knew, not even my friends, because I like to really keep those two lives separate. I don't want to be known for my gaming.
I respect that.
But I mean, I used to be really like scared that people would know, but now I've just accepted it. When someone asks what I do, I just tell them what I do, but it's nothing like over the top. I don't like over dramatize how much like my personality towards gaming. Like, and now it's just me in the game and it's me out the game still, but they do know about it.
And then, so once your school is done, what are your plans? You know, do you have any like idea what the hell you got going on after school?
So there's a few options. I'm definitely gonna take a few years just to focus on Rocket League if it hasn't died out in a year.
Okay, fair enough. Hopefully it hasn't, but you never know what happens.
Yeah, I'll just grind the game a lot and just focus full-time Rocket League. Try to get YouTube videos as well.
Oh,
a lot of them.
You guys heard it here first. Potential YouTube content.
Yeah,
not gonna hold my breath, but
yeah, if I take a year off, I'm definitely gonna. I have to make some content because I just want to make some money.
I was gonna say, if you want to make some easy money, then.
And I have a lot of time, so I'm just probably gonna grind out content. Then now I'm just really busy with school as well, and I don't have the motivation or really time with everything else. But if I don't have school anymore, then it's just a lot of time comes free for me to make content with. And then, I mean, either gonna there's like 3 options for me. I'm probably either gonna move to Australia for like a year and maybe play some Rocket League there.
Okay. Yep. Oh, you realize you would dominate.
Yeah.
So I mean, no offense to my Aussie friends, New Zealand friends, and all that, but I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, I might do that, and then for like a year, or I will just stay where I am now and then just play the game, or might happen that my current girlfriend, she's doing an what's it called? Study abroad. No, yeah, and she'd go to England for she's studying to become a teacher, an English teacher. So she might go to the UK for like a year to study there, and then I'll just, if I don't have any school, I can just go wherever I want to. So I'll probably just move in with her there. If
Rocket League never existed, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
Oh, are you kidding me?
What a save.
No, that's good for him. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that. I'll probably just focus on my school more. I just go out. I mean, I'd probably go out the same mornings now. I don't know, just have a different, have a job by the supermarket or that's just like a basic job for a teenager. Just live life with your friends.
A normal person as well.
Yeah, I'm probably the same as now, but I wouldn't play 2 hours of scrims a day in tournaments. Not gonna lie. I don't think that much else would change. I would have to watch my money a little bit more, how to spend it. But
won't have that video game money.
Yeah, or I'd probably focus on investing and way more. I'm already planning to do that because I just want to get as much out of this head start that I got on. I probably would have focused on that more, but I'll probably do the same stuff as I do now, and just without playing this game.
Okay, all right. Are there things that you like to do outside of esports at all?
Ooh, I've got a few things.
Yeah, what's your life outside of the computer,
So once or twice a week I'll just go out with friends. I enjoy that. Swimming, especially in summer, we just go to a little pool and just swim.
Nice.
I like to spend time with my girlfriend, of course, Yeah, why else is she my girlfriend, I guess.
Friend, makes sense.
Yeah, and then I go gym 3 times a week, and I play football as well.
Hurry and score so that you can flex on camera what you've been working on. Or you just got demoed, so.
Oh, you want to do my PRs or what? Or...
Oh man, this guy. I meant literally on camera. Bring out the guns.
But they've been slacking. I haven't because I've got exams these coming weeks. So I've went twice the last 2 weeks, but normally I go 3 times. In Dallas, I'll go every single day. I didn't know.
You and me both, man. You and me both.
Oops. Yes.
What would you say is your biggest accomplishment in life? Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Rocket League related. It can be Rocket League related. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment?
Difficult questions, man.
I know. You're only 17. You might not have a lot.
I guess I don't know. I don't really think about it during the day, but managing everything. Making sure I do enough of everything, making sure I have enough time for friends, making sure I have enough time for Rocket League, making sure I do I don't feel school, make sure like stuff like that. I keep time for myself, making sure I go to the gym, making sure I go to football. I just, it's normal, but when I look at it, I see that I'm really busy with all the shit I have to keep up, and it's not that like the shit like, oh, you have to run 3 businesses, but I need to like make time for friends, make time for girlfriend, make time for fitness, make time for school,
make time to be a human,
make time to play Rocket League, make time for tournaments, everything like for family, and it's when I look at it, it's actually a lot. So I guess that's one of the best main accomplishments from me.
I like that. That's actually like a respectable answer. I don't mind that at all. So, what would you say is your most memorable gaming or esports moment?
So in game probably. Maybe the Beyond the Summit. I scored like, we were playing against Vitality. I scored like a flip reset into backboard redirect. I like flip reset it over Alpha, I believe, and then I landed on the backboard and I like dished it in with my insta flip. I think that was a really good goal. I'll probably remember that for a long time because we won the series after that as well. It was like an important series. So that's probably one of the most memorable.
Caleb, try to find that clip.
Oh, you're gonna find it. You're definitely gonna find it.
Try to find that clip.
Yeah.
In less than a month, you and I, unlucky for you, man, unlucky for you. You and I are gonna be seeing each other again. We're gonna be seeing each other in Dallas for Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really, really fun.
Same.
On August 4th, you'll be playing in front of an RLCS crowd.
Wait, for real? Does Wildcard have crowds?
Wildcard gets to play in front of a crowd.
Oh shit.
How does it feel knowing you are guaranteed playing in front of an RLCS crowd?
I didn't know that yet, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, that's cool. That'll help fill you in, man. Yeah, it's they opened it up to 1,000 people. 1,000 people get to watch the wild card.
Ooh, that's actually quite a lot.
Yeah, and so it's just like a miniature thing, and then the main event gets like the full crowd. But they're giving everyone from the minor regions, everybody gets a chance to play in front of the people.
That's a good concept from Psyonix. I really like that.
Does that affect your motivation at all when playing?
I mean, I'm just gonna still grind the same because we're gonna go to Dallas 23rd for bootcamp or 24th, and I'm just gonna play like 6-7 days of 6-7 hours a day of Rocket League. I'm gonna keep doing the same. We don't have a choice either because Nick is just gonna like get like a bell, and if we remove ourselves from the PC before we have had our 7 hours done, he'll just like slap us back into that chair as he can shoot.
Putting in gamer hours. I like it.
No, I actually like that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you two have definitely had some synergy. But I like that. I like that. Well, man, I have one final question for you. It's going to be the biggest, most important question I'm going to throw your way, so definitely get ready for the answer.
Okay.
Put a lot of thought into it. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
No?
I mean, I wouldn't do it myself. If you want to go for it, just nah, not for me.
Not for you? All right.
I'm not gonna shame you if you. I am gonna shame you if you do it. But yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So far, it's only been you and Nick to say no. Only you two. Jack said he's never tried it, so he can't have an opinion. Every other person I've done has said yes. So interesting that you and Nick said no. So all right. But that is about it. Thank you for chatting with me, Joris. Thanks for gaming. Thanks for carrying. Holy. I think I showed the scoreboard several times about how you were always like, you always hit like 4 digits. And I got like like 1 or 2 goals in. But it helped keep the conversation going. I like it. I think a lot of people learned a little bit more about you and your life, your career. And all of you, get excited. Get excited to see these guys. Get excited to see Joris play in Saudi Arabia at this tournament. Get excited to see them play at Worlds in front of a crowd to show them what they've got to bring. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, and check out the other ones we've done with different content creators, one we did with Jack, and expect more in the future. Take care, guys.